the first round. Super visceral knockout. Rich Franklin planked. I mean, Franklin throws a single kick. Kung Lee hits him right on the butt and knocks him out cold. We've never seen Rich Franklin knocked out like that before. And it kind of brings up the question, kind of like it does with Thiago Silva. What's next with Kung Lee? I think none of us think that Lee's a threat for the title, kind of like Thiago Silva. But will we see Lee take on legitimate middleweights going forward, or will he just kind of be a sideshow, put him up against interesting stylistic matchups? Obviously, him against a really good wrestler who will grind you out. I don't know if Lee's going to win that fight, but do you put him up against strikers so you have more interesting fights for Kung? Where does Kung Lee go from here?
Right, I'm going to upset the apple cart now because you missed my little message saying I was going to jump in. I just wanted to chuck another name out there for Thiago Silva, and maybe it's because I'm based in the UK, but another up-and-coming guy who likes to stand and bang is Jimmy Manuwa. That's another name to chuck out there as well as a possible opponent for Thiago Silva. Right, Dave, you're back on, mate.
All right, now back to Kung Lee. I personally think I would love to see him go against Lombard if and when he should beat Rosemary Paul Harris. I think that would be a great fight. Both guys are a little bit smaller. There wouldn't be no really height or reach advantage. I think it would be fireworks. I think it would be a great fight to watch.
Right, back to me again. Right, when I was thinking about this fight, a fight for Kung Lee, I was kind of thinking, right, he's never going to fight for a title. He's kind of towards the back end of his career. So who's a good guy to fight? You want to put him in with someone who's going to stand with him, really, because you want at this time you want kind of showcase fights, I think. And the guy that comes to mind for me, I think would be a really good fight versus Kung Lee, is Chris Lieben. I'd love to see Kung Lee versus Chris Lieben.
That's a fantastic pick for him. As far as the fight went, I mean, it's sad to see Rich get finished like that, but obviously his chin just can't take it. He's on a kind of a Chuck Liddell trajectory. He hasn't really been finished emphatically since he fought Vitor a while back. But the fact is he hasn't really been facing super, super top competition as of late. And, Kung Lee, from here, he's 41 years old, and he's not only training part-time, but he's doing movies. So, it's just one of those things where I can't take the guy too seriously. If he wants to be a true contender, which I don't think he actually does, then he has to stop doing the movie stuff and focus. So I think from here on out, it's just going to be kind of sideshow or entertaining fights that they're going to put together. And I personally can't think of anyone better than Chris Lieben to face off against Kung Lee. That's a very perfect stylistic matchup. I can't really think of anyone else at middleweight who isn't booked for a fight that has the kind of style that Chris Lieben could bring to Kung Lee. So, good choice.
I have to agree. Ray doing Joe Silva's job well here. I think, Kung Lee versus Chris Lieben, that'd be very good. I think there's a lot of killers out there at 185. A lot of them, most of them lined up for fights. I would have liked to see Kung Lee fighting Alan Belcher. I think that would be a sick fight. Both have great striking styles. But yeah, I believe Belcher's booked at the moment. So, I think, Lieben and Kung Lee is a good fight.
Ramses?
Okay, the question is, where does Kung Lee go from here? He should, I think I'm having mic problems. Hold on, let me reconnect, actually, guys.
No, you sound fine. Yeah, you sound fine.
He was fucking with you because you were muted.
Oh, Ray, is Ray that UK bastard?
He's that son of a bitch from the UK.
Welcome.
Yeah. All right.
Reconnect.
Well, we all know who's who. May I continue?
Yes.
All right. Now, Kung Lee, the question is, where does Kung Lee go from here? I'll tell you right now, he better go straight to DVD, all right? He doesn't want to go to the big theater in the UFC. That's for damn sure. This guy, it was a miracle that he beat Rich Franklin. I mean, he was even surprised about that fucking punch. If you look at it in slow motion when he's throwing it at Rich Franklin, you see Rich kind of wince for a second, like Rich even saw it coming, and then he was like, "Nah, this guy ain't gonna hit me." But no, he knocked him out. He knocked him out cold, man. And it wasn't an iron fist, all right. That was all Rich Franklin's glass jaw. Fuck the iron fist. Kung Lee, lucky punch. He knows it. He's lucky. He's lucky to still have his health right now. He should quit while he's ahead. Actually, I really don't. Why does he have to keep fighting in the UFC? He doesn't. He earned a little street cred here with this win, with this knockout over Rich Franklin. He should just ride that back to the Hollywood, or I guess I don't know what they have over there in Japan or whatever. Whatever the equivalent of Hollywood is over there in Japan, that's where Kung Lee goes next. Thank you.
Damn, our resident Alex Jones taking controversial takes on those 3 fights. And the 3 bonuses go to Takanori Gomi and Mac Danzig for fight of the night, Kung Lee for knockout of the night, and Thiago Silva for submission of the night. Silva and Lee kind of getting those bonuses by default. Each one of those fighters getting a $40,000 bonus. And before we move on to the news, let's go to Guess That Tweet. Dave's going to be hosting it this week, and we're actually